Hey guys, it's Jenstine, and today we are back with another episode of Dear Jenstine. We really appreciate all the feedback on the series so far, and we're really glad that a lot of you guys are finding the series really helpful. We know that a lot of you are on summer break right now, so in honor of that, we decided to make a sort of summer edition of Dear Jenstine, where we'll be having some special summer themed questions, but we'll also have some typical questions. And as always, feel free to close your eyes and listen to this video just like a podcast. So you ready to get into it, Jen? Let's go! Dear Jenstine, since summer started, I wanted to do kind of a glow up type look. I'm really self-conscious and have really bad anxiety, which makes it even worse. Everyone in my old classes wore tight spaghetti strap dresses, but I always wore hoodies and sweatpants because I was always insecure, even though I'm not sure why. I tried all these exercise tips, but I got sick of doing them. Do you have any tips? Please help me. From Forever and Afterglow. Thank you, Forever and Afterglow, for asking this question on our Discord server. Now, first I wanted to address your question about exercising. So I understand that it can be really hard to motivate yourselves to exercise sometimes, especially if you feel frustrated that, you're not seeing the progress that you might see on social media. But I wanted to point out that exercise shouldn't only be for looking good. Like, that could definitely be something that, motivates you to exercise, but it's also about feeling good and feeling comfortable in your own body. So personally, to feel excited and motivated to exercise, one, you can find a workout buddy. Usually that makes it so much more fun if you guys can go on runs together or just watch YouTube workout videos together. Or even if you're by yourself, a lot of times there are really fun like cardio dances you can watch on YouTube. Yeah, I feel like I used to never really exercise because I always thought it was a painful thing to do. But I actually began changing my mindset and thought about exercising to, make myself stronger and to enjoy listening to music. And ever since then, I found it to be a lot more fun. So I would really recommend changing your mindset on exercise because it is really important because it helps yourself both physically and mentally. And addressing how you feel like you wear different clothes from your other classmates, I just want to put this out there that you don't have to force yourself to wear whatever everyone else is wearing in order to feel confident, in order to feel beautiful. The most important thing about being beautiful is being confident. I don't think many people realize that. I've definitely known people, and even you yourself can be wearing hoodies and sweatpants and absolutely rocking it, being confident in your style, and that's totally fine. Wear what makes you feel comfortable and confident. And I think that will radiate most in your glow up more than anything. Moon asks, so it's summer and I have summer math, which sucks. And I have until August 11th to finish it. And I've started it, but I'm unable to finish because I don't have motivation. And this is a must-do thing. So basically, any words of advice for people like me when we don't have motivation? So thank you, Moon, for asking this question. I definitely agree that sometimes it might be hard to find motivation, especially when school is out. But I think something that really helped me feel motivated to do work in the summer was thinking about it less as an external task you had to do and more of an internal one. And this is what I mean. When you think of it as an external task, you think, okay, so my parents signed me up for this summer math program and the tutors assigned me to finish this worksheet by this deadline, and I have to finish it and get a perfect score by this deadline, and I have to do it because my parents want me to get a good grade. So that is an example of seeing the task you have to do as something that has external rewards, as in other people are telling you to do it and other people are going to reward you. But when I began seeing my work in terms of an internal motivation perspective, it made my work not only more enjoyable to do, but I actually was able to be better at doing it. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're doing math and you are on a very challenging chapter, and no matter what, you can't understand the topic material. Now, if you were only motivated by this externally, like by you getting a good score on this because your tutors want you to, at this point you may feel like you want to give up because you're like, oh, I just can't do it. Like, I am so bad at math, I literally can't do this. And you might just give up right there. But if you shift your mindset to think about this as something that's good for you internally, stop and think like, what is this trying to teach me? What am I trying to learn from this? When you actually get it, you'll feel so accomplished and you're like, hey, like I just did a brain workout. Like, hey, I just got so much smarter and I am making myself a better person. Yeah, you're also teaching yourself how to be persistent and how to tackle challenging problems. And I know a lot of times people will think like, oh, like math is so useless in the real world, but it's ultimately the mindset of like being able to look at a challenge and go through it, which is going to stick with you for the rest of your life. So just think of this as like, I'm learning this in the summer, I'm gonna go back to the school year smarter than ever. So if you guys are interested, we can do a whole nother video on study advice because I have a ton of advice through my years of being a big nerd. But yeah, just let me know. Dear Jenstine, how do you manage to keep up with YouTube and getting prepared for school and be able to have a fun summer? From Z. Okay, so by getting prepared for school, I think what you mean is like looking at classes in advance and maybe like pre-studying them. And to be completely honest, we never did that. Like, really. I think we tried, but every time we tried, it didn't really work out well. And the reason why is not just because we weren't motivated, which is probably a big reason why I didn't go through with it, but if you're like pre-studying, you're not necessarily like studying the most efficient way. Like, you're not hitting all the topics that you'd actually encounter in school, and you might just be like wasting time. Yeah, like, I feel like it's not the most efficient because number one, you aren't as motivated because when you study by yourself, like there aren't any pressing deadlines for you to learn a material, so you just easily forget it. And two, it's not very efficient because if you're learning, it might not, you know, exactly match what your school is teaching. And so when you actually get to school, there will still be new things you have to learn. It's not like if you learn it, you'll automatically get 100s without studying at all. You're still gonna have to put in the work. Yeah, so actually by preparing for school, I recommend like doing things you can't normally do in a school year. Like, let's say you really wanted to start a blog or some kind of other personal project. Yeah, do that in the summer and you'll find like new perspectives that you'll bring to the school year. You'll kind of refresh your mind and feel more fulfilled. And I think that's honestly a better way of preparing for school than like cramming this course that you don't even know if it matches your actual thing. Like, it's just not the best allocation of your time because you're still going to be spending like all those months in school actually studying it. Yeah, and so by having a fun summer, definitely make time to see family and friends, but also have time for yourself and doing what you find fun. Maybe you'll find making YouTube videos fun. Maybe you'll find like learning how to paint fun. Just try something new, and that's how you're gonna have a great summer and be ready for school again. So if you made it to the end, we just want to say thank you for listening to this episode of Dear Jenstine. We really appreciate all the questions you've been sending in and all the kind messages. Feel free to send in more, and that's about it for now. We'll see you in our next video. Bye!